What's going on, guys? All right, so we have something special planned coming up here. We are going to hunt at St. Vincent Island. This island is on the west coast of Florida by Tallahassee. It's 11,500 acres. There's 200 tags given out. It's a lottery system. I've hunted this island every year and I know it pretty well. We leave on Tuesday to the island. So for those that haven't been to this island or don't know anything about the island, you have to take your own boat. So we take the trusty old John boat with us every time, and you got to cross to that island. So it's, I don't know, I would say it's maybe half a mile to the island. It's not a far drag, but you do get a lot of current coming through sometimes. So you got to picture yourself crossing at 3 in the morning to get to that island, then beach your boat, and then once you get there, then you gotta beach it. And then over here we carry that big anchor, because we hook that anchor to the front of the boat, and then we put that anchor deep in the sand on the beach to keep this boat from washing away. There's a lot that goes with it. I've come back to the boat before and half the boat's been filled with water just by high tide and strong winds just hitting the back of the boat. So that's one obstacle that you got to cross when you're there. Also, the way you get around on the island, you can walk. It's limited on what you can walk. We always bring a fat tire bike, and it's, I believe it's 10 miles long, and they have specific trails that you can take on your bike and kind of go throughout the whole island. So I bring a climber, I bring a bike, depends, usually 2, 3, 4, 5 miles in, and then park the bike and then walk in, scout, find where we're going. So what we're doing right now is we're prepping the boat, getting everything ready, checking the bearings, checking the tires. I just changed the rear light, the brake lights on it. I'm about to crank it up here in a second, checking all my safety equipment, getting everything ready. Like I said, you're crossing early in the morning and you're coming back late at night. So it's very important to have everything set up the way you need it to be. We're just doing this video here for a lot of people who have the mystery of this St. Vincent Island. They have sandbar on the island, and it's pretty epic. It's a pretty epic hunt. I definitely recommend giving it a try. And if you have any questions, just reach out to us or write them down there. But this is just a kickoff to what's about to take place. So it's gonna be pretty extreme, and can't wait to show you guys.
Start it up.
I think she's about ready. So this is the bike that I use for St. Vincent Island. Also public land that don't let you use motorized vehicles. Little bit of tips that I do on my bike. Everybody does something different, but I weld my own rack in the back, just because all the other racks are either very skinny or flimsy. But if you see this one, I mean, it's the whole bike. Nothing moves. So what I do is I put my climber in the back with my book bag, strap it all down, and put my muzzleloader, my bow, whatever across my chest. So if you happen to crash, you can ditch the bike and try to save what you're carrying. Next thing, if you guys think that you're gonna carry your climber on your back and go 5 miles, 2 miles, 3 miles, it doesn't work. It's too much stuff on you. You have your climber, your book bag, your weapon of choice. There's just a lot of stuff that goes on. Come with a rack. I've seen people do it the other way, and it's just a hard struggle and makes the whole thing just a little bit less enjoyable. So the rack is a big plus. Also the bike, recommend 29-inch tire. The bigger the tire, it's just easier to roll and you just less effort. But 29-inch fat tire, especially in sand, 100% you need the fat tire. It's a must. You got to do it. What I do is I strap right here a little safety flat tire kit. Has an inner tube, some patches, just in case you run to the problem, especially on that island. A lot of the roads, or all the roads, are shells, so crushed shell. So those shells are sharp. Sometimes you'll get one in your tire, you get a flat tire, at least you can patch it up and keep rolling. All right guys, we're here at the Xtreme farm right now. We are getting ready to sight in our muzzle loaders. We actually just already took a couple shots. So what I like to do is after 3 or 4 shots, I like to run a cleaning patch through it, make sure she's nice and clean and ready for the next shots, because always when you shoot a muzzle loader, you're usually always going to shoot it on a clean gun. So that being said, you kind of always want that gun clean when you go to shoot. So my bullet of preference is the Power Belt 245 grain. That's my bullet of choice right there. I love it. It's always been good to me. Powder, I use the 777 50-50. So each little tiny pellet is 50 grains. So I shoot 100 grain, that's 2 pellets, 1 245 Power Belt, and for my primer, I shoot a 777 209 muzzleloading primer. So basically, there's a lot of different setups you could do. That's my specific setup. Marco shoots white hots and 777, but a different kind of bullet. So like I said, there's a bunch. You just got to see what your gun loves to shoot and what it shoots best with. All right guys, so this is how you load a muzzleloader. They come with this little red stick. That's what the red stick is for, so you don't have to touch the powder. There's 2 pellets there. So 2 pellets are in. Putting my 245 grain Power Belt in. Make sure she's seated. Boom, she is. All right, we're good to go. So now I just gotta wait till Marco shoots. I'll put my primer right in there. So that's where the primer's gonna go. Primer will go in, close it up, and she'll be ready. So put that in here for now. Let's see how Marcos does. 100 yards. Dead on, dead on. I'm gonna aim for that bottom right. What do you think of that? Let's do this.
Two inches. You shooting that bottom right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're 2 inches of. That's where you got to be then. Yeah, 2 inches at 50.
That is 2 inches there?
That is 3 inches.
I was dead in the middle of that red, so you got 3 inches.
You're 3 inches up at.
So I'm 3 inches there and I'm 3 inches at 100. All right guys, so what we're doing right now is I'm sighting in my muzzleloader. I'm right now 3 inches high at 50. I want to be 2 inches high at 50. So I'm about, it'll be like an inch high at 100, which will put me only 4 inches low at 150. So I like that, just so I know that I'm zeroed in from 0 to 150. And with a muzzleloader, that's a pretty big difference. So that's how we do it. A lot of people just want to be dead on at 100, like where it just shoots dead on at 100. But you always want to have that little gap. So if you have to extend it out to the 150, you can make it happen. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go to the same corner. Dropped an inch, right?
An inch down, perfect.
That's it.
An inch down from that one. I'm gonna move it over to
100. There it is. We're moonwalking lacrosses. Check that out. Alright guys, so to finish off the day, we did some target shooting, some sighting in for St. Vincent Island in Florida, and we barbecued some picanha. Wish you guys could be here because I got a feeling this is gonna taste amazing. As usual, outstanding. I'm glad you guys were here with us, see us shoot. Hope this video helps you out a little bit, and I hope you enjoy it. For the next time you see video, we're gonna be on the way to St. Vincent Island and hopefully put some brown on the ground. Stay extreme.